Hi there. This is my first video using the DJI Osmo Plus. I've put some pictures there in the video for you as to how the camera looks like. It's on a base here on my desk, one of the optional extras that you can get with it, and I'm just using the little external microphone that comes with it, so the sound is not fantastic. But I've been meaning to do this video for some time. What I have been doing though is catching a few shots as you saw, and I'll show you some more of me, maybe just with some kids walking around and dog. What's impressed me the most about this camera is, of course, the stability, but the sheer quality of the build. The actual hardware is very impressive. It took a bit of getting used to. The little control at the back, which moves it around like this, can move quite fast. I know you can slow it down if you want, but also it took a bit of getting used to, whether you're going up or down. What I really like about this camera is the fact that it's using a mobile phone as the screen. So it's using the actual camera here, and then next to it is a mobile phone. I'm going to take it off. It's going to make a bit of noise, but let me just take it off the hold and I'll show you. So of course, many of us have got older phones lying around. I've got this old Nexus 5X that was lying around and not being much use, but for this it's absolutely perfect. So you can see, I can see the screen over there, and that means that I can mount it like I have and look at the camera, and it looks like I'm looking at the camera, of course, but I can see myself. And also what's very clever is I can control the camera from the screen. So I am just dragging my finger around and it is moving the camera around, which is, very, very impressive. I could even do a bit of a zoom and zoom out. So that I really like. I think that's a very clever thing. I know on the normal DJI Osmo, of course, your phone becomes the camera, but what I love about this is that it's actually got this very high definition camera, and that I can just use it on an old phone that was lying about. So that was quite clever. Now let me just see if I do a bit of, see, this is where you have to know what you're doing with this thing. I'm not fully au fait with the controls, and it's taking a bit of getting used to. And also initially the setting was to by default record in 4K. Sorry, let me just get the phone back in the strap. The default was to record in 4K, and of course I'm still waiting for my new MacBook, and I don't have much hard drive space on this one, so I've reduced this to 180p 30 frames a second. Overall, I'm very impressed with it. I'm hoping to produce more videos. Shout out to Till Carlos for inspiring me to do this. I'm certainly hoping to learn the ropes of this camera, and I might, seeing that I have the GoPro still, I might even get the GoPro Combo as well, just because once you're used to the stabilizer and the way this camera works, I think it will be very difficult to get used to a rigid camera on a stick as opposed to one on the pivot like this one is. So overall, very impressive. I think I'll probably invest in decent microphones. As you can hear, the sound on this is not great, because we'll probably use this for customer interviews. It's a great thing to sit down like we've just done now on the stand, and just sit down and talk to a customer and record it. So we're looking forward to that. But hey, so far so good, and I hope to be producing a few videos and posting something fairly regularly, but I don't want to commit to too much. It's a lot of work. One of the things I've really learned is a lot of respect for people who do post videos a lot, because it's a lot of work, and I'm not putting a lot of effort into this video. I'm just going to be putting it together. So for those who do the effort in putting videos together, well done. But so far so good. Very impressed with the DJI Osmo Plus, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.